guys want to.
Bitch, I'm in the.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. A very special episode right here on Talking Shit with my man, Bo Bice. Mark, how'd you find Bo Bice, dude? How'd you find him?
How'd I find him?
I was under a rock. I was under the rock. Now I'm standing on the rock, Jack. What's going down with y'all?
What's happening, brother? What's happening? So we came to your favorite place where you like to jam out and have a jam session right here at Off the Wall Music. Yeah. This is a beautiful place.
They're a great spot, and I appreciate you guys coming out here because this county means a lot to me. I'm here we're here, ladies and gentlemen, in Lecanto. Actually, Inverness. We're in the state of Inverness, right across the limits. But it's a beautiful place. I started vacationing down here, guys, when I was, oh goodness, I guess 18 years ago.
Okay.
We used to bring our family down here, and I just really fell in love with the place. We would come down at least once or twice a year.
Where'd you guys stay?
Well, we stayed in Lecanto. My wife's best friend, our house and their house shares property. And so for about 10 years, we vacationed down here.
Okay.
And then, as kind of life works, unfortunately, her mother-in-law passed away and the property became open. And after 10 years, I said to Caroline, you're a teacher. Why don't you put in some applications around that area?
Right on.
And within about a week, she had a job. And 2 weeks later, I was moving our stuff down here. So I've been a Inverness, Lecanto, Crystal River, Homosassa, Beverly Hills resident, Citrus County resident for about 8 years now.
The people here in Citrus County love you, brother.
Well, they're great folks. Guys, it's kind of weird. In my life, I've been down a lot of different roads. I was blessed to live in so many places in England and Ireland, and
oh man, that's awesome.
Up in Nashville for 7 years and Muscle Shoals, Alabama for 7 years. Everything seems to have happened in sevens too. It's weird. This is 7 years here, so it's 7, 7, and 7. That's the lucky sevens, man.
Right on.
Sevens. But I think that's a big part of what changed my life, because I had an experience about 5 months ago. It all started back in September in our church there in Homosassa Christian Center Church.
We know that.
Yeah, it's a great place.
Right around the corner from us.
Is it really?
Yes.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to be in the neighborhood now. I bought a house about a mile and a half from there.
Okay.
So I'll be right down the road. But my daughter Marin got baptized, and I went to that church just to see my daughter get baptized, to be honest with you guys. And Pastor Jason was just so incredible. The sermon was great, and then they did baptisms after. And I grew up in a Holiness Pentecostal church, so I've had Christ in my life since I was 3. I just haven't always lived like it. And so
it happens. We all stray, right?
But, oh man, hey, I've done some strange goodness. I led the wolf pack for many years. I still kind of do. It's just a wolf pack for him. But yeah, man, it really had an impact on me, and which led me. I used to walk around here. I number one weighed about 100 pounds more, and was very unhealthy. I was on 7 major prescription medications from the doctors. And I got all that out of my life, man, or he got it out of my life. And then, I really have just enjoyed now having a clean face, because I had a big beard that was gray that I used to always keep. And I've just had so many blessings in my life happen. So now I'm here in Citrus County getting to spread the love, spread the word. And,
absolutely.
At the end of the day, hang out with good people like these folks.
So, Bo, I got to ask you, what got you started in music? I mean, when you were growing up, is this something that you were really digging? And
well, I'll tell you, it's a really funny story. I used to, I listen to all great music, Allman Brothers, Skinner, Wet Willie, obviously all the other different great bands. But Charlie Daniels was
Charlie
one of my
yeah.
one of my big influences.
Okay.
And so I used to sing Long Hair Country Boy, and I would make a quarter for singing that when I was about 3 years old. And so one day my granddad came home and he said, "Bogart, sing me that Long Hair Country Boy." And I said, "Give me $1." And he says, "There's a quarter when I left here this morning, boy. How did it get to $1?" I said, "Well, I went down the road and Dolores paid me $1 to sing it, and I reckon now that's about what it's worth." So I always joke that, I told Charlie this story, and I said, "Charlie, I have to thank you because you turned me into a capitalist." And he said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Well, they used to pay me a quarter to sing Long Hair Country Boy. Then they started paying me $1, and then the money started folding, and now they write big fat checks."
That's
So
right.
thank you, Charlie. I love you, brother, and I still love you, Charlie Daniels. You are an amazing man. I love Charlie. Lift him up in prayers, y'all. He's a great man.
Boy, I swear it's from watching you on the show, and that was going to be my next question. I think is how you got to that level, from singing Charlie Daniels' "Long Hair Country Boy" to being on one of the largest stages that what was it, Fox put together?
Yeah, that was when it was still on Fox, man.
Yeah.
Crazy Fox. But yeah, man, it was really cool. The story really goes, when I moved to Birmingham, I was there I bought my first house there in Helena. I'm a Huntsville boy. I'm from Huntsville, Alabama, but I lived in Muscle Shoals and Decatur, Priceville, Hartsville, Coleman. That's where all my family's from there in Alabama. And when I moved to Birmingham, it was just kind of a natural transition. I'd gone from Muscle Shoals. I went from Huntsville in a rock band called Purge. And then we had regional success. We did a great job. Used to open up for great bands like the Screaming Cheetah Wheelies and Blackfoot and, Jackal, Brother Kane. So we were I enjoyed that because I started my first band in London. And
wow.
London moved over here to the States back from there at 17 and had Purge from 17 till about 23.
Okay.
And then, it was really cool because I've had an understanding of music. Muscle Shoals was really the place I turned into a songwriter.
Okay.
And then that led me down here, or to Nashville, or to Birmingham, actually, via there. And so when I got to Birmingham, I was managing a guitar store for like 5 years, and we sold high-end guitars, really nice guitars. And we were very successful. I loved it. And I came home from work, and I had these, the oil change shirts, the cats that have and they have their little name, right?
Yeah.
Well, that was we had the patch that would be the oil patch, right?
Oh, that's
and our
cool.
name was on it.
Yeah.
And we were called Guitar Gallery. And so I came home, I was in my little work shirt, and I was sitting there with my hand in my Cheetos and a Heineken in this hand. And it came on the local news. American Idol is up the age limit to 28 years old. I was like, well, back on, man, that's all right, And so it was so funny because I called my mom. This is like Motorola.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
yes.
you were there, buddy.
So I'm like, I do my flip. Hey, mom, I had to put my Heineken down, which is pain. So then, it was, Mom, that show you love, they up the age limit to 28. And she said, well, you're about to be too old. You got to go on it. And I said, no. And I did the math. I think I told her it's going to be like $1,000. I'm going to miss some gigs. And because I'd have to take a week off of work. And I was, and she said, well, look, I said, I don't have the gas money. She said, if you'll go, I'll go down there with you. And we went down there, and it was down here. It was in Orlando.
Oh, yeah,
at the convention center.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
And it was right after a hurricane that year. Right after the hurricane hit in 2004. And we got there. There was probably about 800 people in line.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
And so my mom's like, what do you want to do? I said, well, first of all, I'm going to get in the back of this truck. I'm going to take a quick nap. And that's what I did. And then that didn't really work because it was hot. And so I went and got a tattoo on my chest. And she sat there for that. And about the time it got to a couple about 2,000-3,000. I said, yeah, it's time to jump in line. You know,
Okay.
I was thinking, how big could it get? But I want to at least be 3,000 deep. And
Oh, really?
there was not knowing that when you got in there, it was going to be herding cattle anyway, right? So 21,000 people showed up, and only 17,000 got to come in and sleep on the floor. That was capacity.
Wow.
And they had 24-hour karaoke going on this side, this side, this side, and this side. I always say, if I hear that song, strumming my pain with his finger, it triggers me. I get PTSD when I hear that song. So everybody's singing.
Okay.
But when I was on the show, I was actually too old to be on the show. I only skirted in, myself and Constantine, because he's a month older than me, I think. We were too old to be on the show while we were there.
Shame.
But we made it under the radar,
That's
not
cool.
under the radar, but under the cutoff because of our birthdays. So by the time the show rolled around, we were too old, but we just I made it in by 1 month, and I would have been.
I was going to say they picked you before your birthday,
Yeah.
because if had it been your birthday that day, do you think they would have still taken?
Oh, no way! It's
They would
very
have said
strict
no, huh?
rules. Man.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't stray from the book. Their Fremantle's on point, man.
Okay.
Shout out to I'm not big on shout outs, but I do love Fremantle. They're great. I love American Idol folks too. I love them all. But Fremantle, I love you. I don't throw that out to anyone in this business for 35 years. One fella I won't do.
35 years. 35.
Yeah, man, they went by quick too.
Dude, life is flying past us a little bit quicker than what I anticipated. I mean,
It's CERN.
you know,
It's CERN is what it is. They flipped on that Hadron Collider, and ever since it's thrown us all out of whack. As a matter of fact, I got to tell y'all about something. So I have a podcast TV show coming up that I'm putting together.
We're
You guys
pretty
ever
excited
seen
about that.
You guys familiar like America's Funniest Home Videos?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, ridiculousness.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, what about World's Dumbest Criminal?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Okay,
love
so just
those.
check it out. So my show, I've got my partner Dell. I call him Dudist Priest, okay, because he really is a minister. But he can marry people, not multiple people. I'm saying he can join a marriage. And the Dudist priestess priest is what I call him, Dudist Priest, and his wife Dudist Priestess. And so he's like the opposite. We're like Wayne and Garth. You know, I'm the outspoken one, and he's the one that just silent Bob. You know what I mean?
That's me.
Yeah,
That's that guy.
yeah. So we've got this thing, but instead of funny videos, and they are funny, some of these videos are hilarious. We have they're conspiracy. It's called Bo and Dell's, right? Conspiracies and coincidences. There are no coincidences. And that's the title. You got to do there are no coincidences.
That's got to be something. Is this lifted? Is it off the ground?
Well, I was there. That was part of why I was running late today.
Okay,
Was because I was doing artwork for the album, which I'll talk about in a minute. I got a new album. But we were doing an episode, and the episode is really crazy. It's the first one. What we do is we sit and pick apart these videos on the web that are about conspiracy, CERN, Bigfoot, ghosts, goblins, ghouls, ghost towns, the conspiracies, UFOs, people, Bigfoots. I'm telling you, there's Bigfoots and UFOs. So
definitely UFOs. I 100% believe in it.
They are, man, and we call them our conspirators. That's our fans, because they conspire with us to bring joy to the world. But also, it's kind of a joke, fun show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We watch clips from the web. That's some of the most popular ones of the week, the most downloaded and crazy ones. And then also, like our first episode, we're going to the May Stringer house. I don't know if y'all are.
Yes. Brooks.
Yeah. Well, my brother's like into all that. He's got a ghost box, and he's got I went and bought these cameras. We all three have cameras. And so it's going to be like redneck, the redneck going and hunting for just great. Have y'all heard of the Pyramids of the South? We have the Pyramids of the South. We talk about the community. Right here in our county, we have what is called the Pyramids of the South. And they're thought to be some of the oldest structures in America. So we're going to go check them out. We're going to May Stringer.
We're going to go?
Well, I can't take y'all with us. You know, maybe y'all can interview us about it, though.
Okay.
But we're also doing, what else? the Coral Castle. Are y'all familiar with that? The guy that he built this castle out of coral, and it's just south of here, about an hour and a half. And no one can figure out how he built this thing. It's almost like the pyramids. Did he levitate? They don't understand.
Alien
He did
helped
it
him.
by himself. It was Leroy the alien, guys. I'm telling you.
What about Robert the Doll down in South Florida?
I've never met her.
It's a he.
Robert
It's
the doll.
Robert the Doll. Look that one up. There's a lot of conspiracy around him. Basically, they say that a child's soul got sucked into this doll, and if you go to South Florida where this doll is, if
Yeah.
you start taking pictures without his permission, without asking him, bad things will happen to you. So
Man.
don't
Yes,
take
I have.
pictures.
Yeah.
Don't take pictures of Robert the Doll.
I'm not going. I'll tell you what, Robert. I hope you have a good day, brother. I'll send you some chicken. No, no, that's crazy. But see, that's the kind of stuff we would love. Thank you for that.
Awesome.
I don't know that I would be gutsy enough to do that. We're going looking for. I'm big into, as you know, Dell's big into Bigfoots. Bigfoots.
More
They
than
got
one.
two. They got Bigfoots. They got Littlefoots. They got all kinds of foots, guys.
Barefoots?
But barefoots. I'm the barefoot. I'm the barefoot out looking for the Bigfoots. So, but he's crazy. We're gonna go down to the Everglades.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, we got a friend here named Captain Frank from Wild Bills.
Okay.
Right.
Wild Bill's
Mhm.
Airboats.
Airboats. Captain Frank takes us out all the time.
Awesome.
I love going out and finding out more about the community, about Crystal River, about Inverness, Homosassa. So the show's going to be a lot of that. It's going to be, it's two goofballs having fun, really, but it's going to be interesting.
That's a good.
You see us run from ghosts. So
it's going to be a good time. It sounds like. So I mean, if you need some help with it, reach out to us.
yeah,
We'd love to be, help promote it, push it, whatever we can do to help.
Oh yeah.
Let us know. You mentioned something right before we started talking about that, though.
oh, the album.
You said something about a new album.
Yeah, man. Got a new album.
Just to testify, giving it up, start living it up, taking the breath and pushing the car. Sorry, dog. Yeah, the message not to use kid. I was lost trying to be, had to give it up. Now I'm sorry, like a dove on the wings of love. Stay sorry, like an eagle on the wings of love.
Yeah, baby.
Right on.
Right there's a single. I hear a single coming. I don't hear a single, boys. That's good, as y'all know in the music business. When they don't hear a single, that's good. That means, man, we can't pick which one to do.
They need all of them.
They need all
of them.
You're gonna need all of them. And I'm actually doing 3 albums. I'm doing it's a double album.
Okay.
Okay.
How many tracks are we talking?
Well, there's 18. I've got 3 albums.
Okay.
The double album is called Bo Bice and the Band of Brothers Togetherness, Lucky Number 7. Okay, because this is technically my 9th album, but it's my 7th one as Bo Bice.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And it's very much was written by God, and I just penned it. And it's about my story over the past decade off. I took a decade off, and as I tell folks, man, I didn't get thrown off by the ponies. I jumped off the Ferris wheel. And that was why I came down here, grew a long beard, went for 10 years just in introducing myself as, hey, I'm Bo, and there was just a big change in my life, man. And so now I have the double album, which is going to be recorded in Muscle Shoals, Alabama at Crescent Moon.
Okay.
And I've got the Bo Bice and the Slaw Dogs down there. That's Kelvin Holly and Gary Nichols and Justin, all just great guys. And then I'm working with Kent Wells on the Nashville album. And the Nashville album is called Country Music Rockstar. And
Nice.
so that's going to be something cool, and it'll be in one product, one album. So you'll have the Muscle Shoals here, you'll have the Nashville here, and it's kind of like a nice Bama Vols kind of, SEC competition. We're gonna see how them boys down in Bama do it. and then we're gonna let them Nashville folks have fun with it.
Mark, you see questions or comments popping up here?
Oh,
I see them coming up.
Yeah. We have one from Brandon. One of our. He's got a band called Escape the Paradigm.
Escape the Paradigm. That sounds cool, man.
Yeah, he's got some good music. We have one here.
Keep rocking.
Yeah. I'm not sure who this is. It's Bo Sharon.
Yeah, hey Sharon. Sharon, is that Sharon Prisk out there? Sharon and Susan out there?
One of the twins.
Yep, one of the twins. There you go.
Let's see here. There's one that.
Any questions coming through?
No, not really.
I love seeing the peeps. You know, my fan are called the Bo Peeps.
Yes, we
Yeah.
know. We
Right.
like that. I was
Yeah.
like, I keep getting the thing that says, "Do you want to follow the Bo Peeps?" I was like, "Well, shit, I guess."
Yeah.
There we go.
Well, see, that's one of the you can and look. I've had several folks on there because I'm not big into getting the blue checks. I don't really care. You know what I mean?
Oh, the
Come on,
check
man.
marks.
I've got to do that. I'm probably gonna have to do it when I get the new album out.
They
But
want us to do it too, though.
yeah, but I've tried and Facebook won't let me. And I think it's because I have a moderator account and it won't verify it because Bo Bice is not my Christian name. So
We don't need to tell anybody.
No.
I know what it
Punch
is.
you in the
Yes,
face,
I
man.
know what
You
it
go
is.
use 'em up.
We know what it is.
Mm-mm.
So small town Saturday night in
Wow.
Inverness, Florida. Can you tell everybody a little bit about what that is?
Yes, a small town Saturday night's a blast, man. I've been doing that for years. Um,
You just
And-
opened for or
well, no, I didn't.
hosted?
I didn't. Yeah, well, it wasn't even that. I know Steve and Kelly Wright. I've known since I was in my 20s
Love
as
Kelly
a DJ.
I love.
You know, I've known her for a long time. And Steve is such a great guy, and the radio station. And so, anytime they invite me out, I try to go out because it's just a great time, and the whole community comes out to celebrate and have fun. And what's really cool is I think the most fun for me is like when I got there the other day, I kind of worked myself from the back of the crowd, sitting on the bench with folks, and just really was coming up to check the band out by the when they were going on before they were going on, and Steve got up and was making announcements,
Mhm.
and it was Flag Day. And
Okay.
so I offered to sing the national anthem because that's my favorite song to sing is our national anthem.
Awesome.
It truly is. And so I sang it. And what's so funny, guys, is there was a band that played there that night. They're called Absolute Bands Live, Def Leppard.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, they're really good. And so about 3 days later, I didn't get to meet them,
Oh,
but I got an email because my email's an open email,
Okay.
and so I got it, and they said, "Well, we didn't meet you, but we're with Absolute Bands Live, and we were wondering if you wanted to get together and do some songs." And at first, I was kind of like, "Well, I don't know. I got an album I'm doing. I'm kind of busy, man." And they were like, "Well, we're playing a show down, and we would love to have you come out and do a couple songs." I was like, "Oh, well, I'll do that," because as y'all see from my page, I'm all about Citrus County and Tampa,
Fantastic.
and St. Pete, all over the place, man. You know, St. Augustine, Gainesville.
St. Augustine,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
We just missed our trip to St. Augustine.
So that's one of our ghost stories is St. Augustine.
Oh, yeah.
That's
So we're going there to the
That's
fort. Oh, it's
Yeah.
going to be great.
Yeah.
You guys
But,
are great like that.
So yeah, man, it's like I really enjoyed it though. Just being back here,
Yeah.
being back here in Citrus County and like, but no, I forget even what I was talking about. I had a squirrel moment.
We were talking about the album. We talked a little bit about the small town Saturday
Yeah,
night.
small town Saturday night. So I ended up with those guys. I went down there and to Tampa.
Yeah.
And did a couple of songs with them, and we're going to end up doing some shows.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's really cool, man. I'm going to be out probably before the end of the year in September doing shows with them. So keep an eye out. It's going to be really incredible. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're doing music from Bon Jovi, Queen, Def Leppard,
Now, Queen's
and
got some-
Journey. So we're doing music from all of those, and it's called The Hits. It's kind of like a walk through the hits, man. So yeah, come on out. You guys will enjoy it.
Queen's got some pitch stuff there, so we're gonna be hitting some higher notes and stuff too, right?
Well, there's a lot of dynamic. Plus, there's another singer, Rich, who's really great. I'll be doing about 3 songs. He'll probably do a couple of songs while I'm just so we have a little bit of an alt because I didn't want to take this cat's gig. You know what
Okay.
I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's his gig. He's worked hard.
Yeah.
And he's great. Richie's a great guy. So I think you guys are really going to enjoy it.
Okay.
No, we do have a question on the screen.
Oh, hold on. Listen. So this is mine and Dell's song.
Some aliens. Yes.
Bigfoot! Bigfoot! Empiricist, that's you!
For the shorter girl, some death thing go. Short them your heart and belly roll. Do that this breeze of them. Higher power. There's a dueling in dealing do this breeze. Ladies and gentlemen, somewhat talented, intelligent, mostly, most genuinely, and Mabel, gentlemen.
Oh!
Windells, a window, windells, a window, windells, a window. Conspiracies and coincidences, remember. Conspiracies and coincidences, remember.
So that's my new song for the conspiracies and coincidences, man.
Is that going to be the opening?
Oh man, that's the
song
whole
for that
video song.
Yeah.
Dude.
Okay.
There's more. I'm not gonna.
We want to see the video for it now.
Oh, well,
I
the
love
video's coming
that.
in the next couple of weeks.
Is it? Okay.
Man, it's crazy, man. We have so much fun. Dell and I. It is very much like the Wayne, and he's always sending me these stupid AI. He makes
Mark
these
does that shit to
videos
me too.
of me, and he's got me as a ballerina. He's got me singing as with the Bigfoots. He's got me singing with one, and he loves Bigfoot. So you're gonna see him on the show. That's all he wears is shirts with Bigfoots. So yeah, man,
I'm
it's
sure
crazy.
I've seen this guy around somewhere. Then haven't I?
You probably have. Dell's a popular guy.
Okay. Is he a Jeeper? Does he drive a Jeep?
No, he has
I
a
was going to
boat.
say. Oh, he's got a boat. It's probably the name of it is probably the Yeti.
Oh, hey, that's good. It's Sasquatch.
Is it?
No, I don't know, but he should name it that. I'm gonna tell him.
All right. Well, one of the questions that we have is the Valerie Theater.
Yes.
Are you doing that in September?
The date was actually that they're looking at is October 4th, but they haven't gotten back with me. I've been on them, so hopefully, yes, they will still be doing it. But also, I've talked to a few folks around town because I always used to, kind of head more towards Christmas time, like a week before or 2 weeks before Christmas.
Mhm.
I would go and do a Christmas party for my peeps.
Okay.
And so we're actually talking about doing something here and at either the Valerie or at another place I have out by Monkey Island. You guys know where that is?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm talking to them at Monkey Island about doing some stuff. So I'm going to try to do a couple of Christmas
You talking
shows.
to Blake over there?
No. Well, I've talked to Blake many a times
Okay.
over at Florida Cracker, but he's no longer involved with that. It's not a Florida Cracker establishment.
No, it's back to something else now. It's no,
Well, I'll tell you what's great
yeah.
is that's nice to me. Not that I don't like them,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Nothing to say about them, but what I do like is the new owners are very very much wanting to make it a band, a venue for bands
Oh,
and
good.
songwriters.
Good.
Okay.
So I was very interested with them on uh, putting some stuff together because they're great folks.
Yeah. You have another place that just it used to be Naughty Time. Naughty Time is no longer Naughty Time. That just got bought out. Now it's called the Water Tower.
Oh wow!
Right by do you know where the water tower
I
is?
know.
When you
With the big water tower.
the
Yeah.
big water tower. So that little building that was right next to it, that's now called Water Tower Cafe. And I know that the new owner there is trying to do something big and trying to make it, as a very popular place. They rent golf carts, that kind of stuff.
All
So
right. Well, that's like St. John's Tavern's great in
St. John's is
Crystal.
fantastic
Yeah.
as well. Love their smash burgers.
Oh, they're great. Crystal River over there, the Harley dealerships, great place for venues too.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man. Hopefully, I'm going to be hitting up some of those places. But I've talked to them out at Crumps. Crumps is kind of like where I go hold court. I've got a sushi place. I've got my table 20 at Crumps. I got my one table at My Kang Sushi, and then I go to the breakfast station in Homosassa, Crystal River, and Brooksville all the time. So those five establishments, that's about all I eat, except for Sonny's down here. I eat at Sonny's all the time.
You haven't done Pudgy's yet?
No, never been to Pudgy's.
You got to try it at least once.
Well, where was it down?
Straight down this road.
Yeah.
You're going to pass through Floral City, and it's going to be on the right-hand side. It's a big, giant brown building, and it says Pudgy's. And if you don't want to eat the regular food that they have there, they have a coffee bar, an ice cream shop. So they do it up really good there.
Right on.
I'll tell you what, they've got this burger called the Caveman Burger. It is an entire plate of just hamburger.
And you all didn't you?
I cannot do it.
Did he?
I can't do it.
I'm just saying.
Listen, I'm fat. I'm not that fat. I can barely eat their quarter-pound burger, dude. I mean, they literally put a quarter pound of meat into it. You know what I'm saying?
It's not like the where's the beef leg.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We were told by a gentleman named, I don't know, maybe you heard of the guy, Joe Graw. And he was like,
Yeah, Joe's a great guy. Joe Graw is awesome,
He
man.
was the reason why one of the reasons why I contacted you. I talked to him. I was like, man, you know Bo, yeah? I go, you think he'd do our show? I don't see why not. Just email him or message him and see what he says.
Yeah,
I
Joe's
messaged
great.
you. You told me to email you this.
I was going to say, we had Joe on the show, and he bragged about you. He was like, oh my God. He was like,
He's
if you
incredible.
get Bo on the show, he's like, you're going to love it. And I was like, yeah, but he's not wrong.
Well, you know what I love about Joe?
You kidnapped us and put us in the car.
That's right. I kidnapped y'all. I didn't tie him up, but I did kidnap him and make him come sit
Get
in.
in right now.
I told him, I was like, this is where we're going, dudes. We got the set. This is better than Seinfeld, Jack.
That's right.
All right, comedians in cars, you're dealing with conspiracies in cars and coincidences. There are no coincidences. Trademark Bo Bice 1926, Euro 19. You can't copy that. I'll sue you. Thank you. So, that's my little disclaimer. I put it in all that stuff.
We were talking about Joe.
Oh, hold on, let me sign that disclaimer. Sign. BB at the. So, no, Joe's great. He's we're different styles of music.
Oh yeah.
He's very heavy industrial rock,
Mm-hmm.
and really intense, man. I like he's almost like and I don't like comparing people's sounds when they're so unique because he's very unique. He's not copying anything.
Right.
Oh right.
But it's like even in more industrial than Nine Inch Nails. It's like heavy rock, 9 Inch Nails with like it just attitude and swagger, man. It's really good stuff. So check out Joe Graw. He's a great guy too, man.
Inside the Trojan Horse is one of his projects, one of his bands.
That was the first one we had on the show.
And that's
And now.
that was the first band that we had on the show with Nobodies.
Well,
So if you know anything about them, what's next for you? I mean, I know you've got this album. I know you've got the show. What's next?
Well, I've also got a gospel album I'll be recording at the at the end of next year. And that's what I've been writing for lately. And I'm headed up to I'm writing for that. Just finished it up, and I've got the two other albums. I'll be in November. I'll be in Muscle Shoals.
Okay.
So I'll be living pretty much in Muscle Shoals in November, and then October I'll be living in Nashville, recording the two albums, and then Christmas I'll be back here, and
We're gonna have a Christmas party.
we'll have a Christmas party, and then next year we're gonna have the release of the Togetherness project. Man, you got Lucky Number 7, you got Country Music Rock Star, and they are the Togetherness projects from Bo Bice and the Band of Brothers.
Right on, right on. And then if somebody wants to book you, are you able to be booked?
As long as it's not a cop. I've got misdemeanors, no felonies. But no, I do. I've got an agent that is really great, Lee Mayer. She's with Howla Entertainment, and she's great. We have GC running the show, taking care of business, getting some stuff laid out with the album. So people can go through both GC and I'll have links on my stuff coming up there
Okay.
very soon. So you can check with GC, or you can go straight to Howla Entertainment and talk to Lee Maya and her awesome business partner, Mr. Matt, who is incredible. Both of those folks are intensely incredible.
Did you get a chance to sit down with any of the other folks for interviews? Have you talked with Ryan Downs? What is that? Citrus
Live.
Citrus Live. Have you gotten a chance
I'll
yet?
tell you this though. I just got involved this last week with these folks in Inverness for, it's called Inverness Icon. It's kind of a play on that show. I forget the name of that show. A lot of people go sing something about America. America. Well, I digress. I love America. But anyway, so I'll be down in Inverness, and we're doing every Tuesday night. You can come out. Sign-ups are right now at the Twisted Vine in Inverness, right in the square.
It's a little wine
And
place.
it's really great. Keith is a great guy. He's a pilot and also a veteran. So I'm big into supporting our veterans. So we're going to be doing the live performances on Tuesday nights. It starts August the 11th. And I was actually shooting videos and stuff for that today, doing little commercials.
Okay.
And the Sidebar Tavern, which is just across the street, they've had so much overflow. This will be their 4th year doing this.
Okay.
And they've gotten such a great response that they're actually planning for overflow. And Sidebar Tavern will be streaming Inverness Icon live there, so you can check it out. If you can't get in the door over there, even though there's plenty of room at Twisted Vine, then you can always go over to Sidebar Tavern and check out streaming live. And that's going to be starting, like I said, August 11th. And go sign up now, because you could be the next Inverness Icon. I am your host of the show. My name is Bo Piecrust. It is. That's my host's name. I'm Bo Piecrust.
Bo Piecrust. Okay.
I'm going for all the cease and desists that we can get at this point.
What's the age? Is there an age restriction with this one?
Well, not really. I'm 50. I get restricted all the time. So I don't know. You know what I mean? You're only restricted if you allow.
I meant for Inverness Icon.
I think you have to be at least old enough to come in. I think it's probably going to be about
21 and up.
Now, I think pre-fetal. I think you could be in someone's belly. So come on out. Even pregnant women, bring your kids, bring your mama and them. Come out. It's accepted all ages. Don't take that as a quote, but it's probably.
Just show up and ask for a Bo Piecrust.
Tell them that Bo Piecrust sent you.
That's
and
right.
You're the next Inverness
Icon. Yeah, I like it.
I do too. I think it's great.
I like that. Yeah.
They might have to steal that off of y'all just so we can get press for that.
We'll shoot it over to them.
They'll love that.
So there's been people asking it how they can get you on booked for other podcasts and stuff like that. Is that something where you would want them to reach out to your management team, or do you want Mark to provide them with a contact? Up to you.
You lost them.
Sorry.
No, you're
I
good.
love this new music, Tracer.
You're good.
So, no, you can reach out to me. My email is bo@bobice.com. So you can check that out. You can send me stuff over. And then I do. Sometimes I'll pass it on to management. And sometimes I don't. I get in touch with guys like this, and they come sit in my car, and we get to do great interviews, listen to great music.
That's right, man. The whole album has been so. This is 2 albums now that you played, right?
I got, man. I haven't written songs in. I haven't written songs in 7 years. I kind of laid around here on those medications, man, dying, a live man dying, and then the floodgates kind of open, and I've written 56 songs in the past, about 4 months. So yeah, just great stuff flowing out. I'm not writing it, as I said, I pen it. This is like the story I've been waiting to tell sonically for my whole life, man. And I was designing the artwork today, just kind of designing it and going through, and Dell was watching me do these squiggles.
He said,
And man, I wrote it, and I was like, man, I'm gonna have to explain this to you. I'll send y'all a little bit of the online on Bo Bice, on my Facebook and on my Instagrams. I've got
follow up Bo Peeps.
Bo Peeps, follow them.
Yeah.
But you can check me out, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube is going to be cranking here again soon, really rocking, and all kinds of good stuff, man. So we're going to have all kinds of both stuff. And if they want to do an interview, man, maybe I'll drive up. They can do a car interview. I'm gonna start doing all my car
Interview. This is
I'm like,
fantastic.
we're better than
As long as the AC's pumping, right? We're golden,
it's
right?
pretty good, man. I've been dancing, whew, and I ain't even sweating.
I noticed something. We're all wearing hats, but
Oh.
you have the best looking hat here.
All right.
Are you a hat man?
Oh man, I got me about 5 or 12.
How did you get into that?
Man, I'm always style and profile, man.
Okay.
You got to be that way. I have my friend Jimmy Pedrick. Look, man, I'll just be honest with you guys. Kevin Costner told me not to name drop. I apologize about dropping a famous songwriter like Jimmy Pedrick. He wrote "Eye of the Tiger." He wrote "The Vehicle." He's written like all these other hits for folks. So I hate to name drop because Kevin Costner told me it's really makes you look like an ass when you name drop.
Oh, come on.
Well, it's true, but then I did have David Lee Roth tell me it's okay, right?
There you go.
Right, because he's one of my friends. Oh. No, so no, man, it was really crazy. My buddy Jimmy Pedrick. I remember I lived in Nashville, and I had this recording studio, and I had a record label. I still have a label, but I had a production studio and management company. So I was like juggling all these balls in the air in Nashville. And Jimmy, I went to pick him up for a songwriting session downtown in Nashville, and I pulled up, and he, sure enough, man, he's walks out the front of the hotel, and he's like, $200 shirt, a black leather vest, purple shirt. He's got purple hair, purple glasses, purple cowboy boots with like tips on the front, tips on the back, and chains.
Huh.
And they're tucked into purple leather pants. I mean, this cat, he's looking like this, like jeweled out like me, right? And he got in the car. I was wearing a V-neck, white T-shirt, cut up jeans, and flip-flops.
I thought that was the style, though. Is that the style?
Well, it was my style because you never know what you're going to see me in. But I said, Jimmy, we're going into the recording studio, man. We're not going on stage.
Oh, we're definitely going.
And he said, Bo, it is our responsibility as performers to not leave the house with at least not 3 things that other people would not be wearing. And I said, well, indulge me. He said, well, look at my jacket. Not everybody can have this. Look, it's got, and then he pulls the liner. It's got Union Jack flags and Gary Hanky, I said, oh, okay. Well, look at this piece. Look at these. Oh, yeah. Well, look at these. Yeah, but they all mean something. That's like mine. Mine means something. Every one of them. That's me. I'm the pinky man. That right there is my granddaddy's from 1942. He had. That right there is because I died and I love Mr. Jesus, Dr. Jesus, baby. And he runs my engine. And then that one, I am a Templar Knight, son. I am on key. Yeah. I'm a warrior for the Lord. And then we got this little guy. That is the Holy Grail right there. A lot of people don't know that, but that is the symbol for our Holy Grail. And these right here, that's called a redneck diamond. That's what we call those in Alabama. That's turquoise. And then this right here, that's it's an eagle's claw. Could be a buzzard claw. It's going on the ring finger. I hadn't had luck so much in the love. And then that right there is that's the symbol for the king right there, man, because I'm riding with the king. So boom. They all kind of mean something. And I apologize. I'm not that down twice. But they all mean something. So Jimmy had a great point. You know what I mean? So I try to always keep him first, die every day. And go out and try to make sure that people get their money's worth from a free day at fun.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I mean, I don't have the style profile that you have. First of all, I'm fat.
I mean, you're healthy, dadgummit.
I stay warm, is what it is.
I've gotten chillier since I lost that 100 pounds.
But we do have a
back cracking leg now.
We do have a little style going on with the talking shit logo.
I like your logo. That's cool.
That one that Mark's got on.
Yeah.
The shirt that we're going to be giving, not the one on me. I have a shirt for you.
Oh,
yeah, so you're going to get one of those.
See, I'm part of the talking crew.
That's right.
I'm a talker. I'm a talker and a flocker.
This one right here is our military shirt.
This is our military.
I want one of those, man. I'm a military supporter.
I would love to give you one. Unfortunately, there are no more of these.
Oh, man, that's my favorite one.
Yes, we still have more.
If you got a medium, man, that's the one I want.
We'll get you that one instead.
Look, it's my favorite color. It's my favorite color, see?
I'll give them both of them.
Okay.
You guys are good.
But I didn't bring that this time.
Don't worry. We're going to be doing another podcast from the car, man.
Listen, I want to see more about the your show. That's where we're at with it. Like, yeah, I gotta meet Dale now.
Oh,
I'm very interested.
Dale, Dudas Priest Dale.
Gotta meet him.
Yeah, he's a trip. We'll have to do an interview with the four of us in the car, man. Whenever we launch the show here in the next month, we'll do a live from the show with Bo Bice.
Yeah.
And Dale. It's just Bo and Dale. Conspiracies and coincidences. There are no coincidences.
There are no coincidences.
Right.
None.
That's right.
Jesus.
But I think it went well today. Did all you guys enjoy the show?
Yeah. Did you guys enjoy the show out there? I enjoyed the show. I got to hang out with Bo Bice. We're just driving around. We didn't drive anywhere, guys. We tried to stay as safe as possible.
No seatbelt on, so I'm not driving. But do we have any questions? If y'all have any questions, shoot them at us, man. We're going to open this last 10 minutes up to answer questions.
Q&A. Anything you got? Anything? Well, we shouldn't have said anything. That's not good.
They can ask anything. Doesn't mean I'm going to tell them.
What was Carrie Underwood like?
You guys want a drink? It's just water. What was Carrie like?
What was she like?
I love Carrie. A lot of folks don't realize it, but Carrie and I were close friends before we got in. We hit the top 24, and her and I were really got to be friends. And by the time we were standing on stage together, to me, it wasn't even a competition. And I don't mean that like she wasn't competition. I mean, whoever was going to win at that point, I was going to be happy for her. I was going to be happy for me on both of us. Mm-hmm. She was actually there when I got this tattoo on my chest of the cross. And it was so funny because we went, I woke up one morning and I said, "Hey, underwear," because I wouldn't call her this now, but I used to call her Scary Underwear. And she called me Bobbis. And so I say, "Hey, where are you going? What are you doing today?" And she said, "Well, I'm not sure." She said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm going to get a tattoo. You want to come?" Sure. So for 3 hours, she sat at this tattoo shop with this guy who was like covered neck down in tattoos to his fingers. Like he was set. And Dan was his name at Prix on Sunset.
What a name.
And yeah, Prix, Prix. And we went in there for 3 hours and I got my tattoo. And then, we had a bond. We were really close friends. And so, yeah, when I was standing there that night at the finale, man, it was nobody losing. There was nobody losing.
That's good, man. I'm sure that somebody's going to ask this if they haven't already. Do you keep in touch with any of the cast from the show?
Well, you know what?
Or any of the shows, I should
I
say.
don't. I don't really keep up that much with a lot of the idol stuff. I go back, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, when they invite me. I never go to that well. I've got other wells. I've got the well of the Lord go to.
Right on.
So but I go back to the streets, back to the wells here.
Make
You know,
it
with
make
the
it Citrus County
veterans.
something.
Well, it's not just there. You know, I've been blessed, man.
Yeah.
You know, aside from Christ, my biggest responsibility is to support our troops. You know, our veterans. Everybody that knows me knows. You know, I've been to, and I don't brag. This isn't a brag, but I do. I go over to Afghanistan twice, in Iraq and Kuwait and Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, and we go down there for a couple of weeks at a time, man. And you know, I do stuff all around Citrus County, all around the world for our veterans because I'm a military brat. Dad's Corps. You know, my little brother was boot camp Corps. My sister is Air Force.
Mhm.
My granddaddies were both Air
Your
Force.
sister picked the right one.
Yeah, the chair force is great, man. They chair it out, you know.
What's the question?
The question is do you ever feature any independent artists songs? And that's from Brandon.
Brandon, if you mean like, do I take other people's songs? I really don't, and I'll tell you why. And then I'm going to preface this as kind of a caveat. I will work with songwriters, right? But I don't. When people send me songs, I don't even open them. Just because people can say, "Hey, man, you got that idea for me." Number one, but number two, I don't really want to be influenced by that outside sound. Now, I say all that because of this. I met a songwriter named Eric Kay, um, and he had two great songs, and I ended up working with him to kind of alter them and make them a little bit more Bo Bice, right?
Mhm.
And then Kent Wells did an incredible job producing him. So I've been up there in Nashville for the past couple of weeks, back and forth. I'm heading back on Thursday. I'll be up there, and I'm also going to watch Blackberry Smoke. Go check out Blackberry Smoke. That's an incredible band. I'll be there on Friday night. So come on down to the Ryman Auditorium. It's a great show. Saw the Screaming Cheetah Wheelies at Third and Lindsley last week up there in Nashville. Great band. Check out the Screaming Cheetah Wheelies. They are back together for limited shows. This is the first one in 30 years they're celebrating. I got all 4 t-shirts. You'll see that. That's my stage wear. But so I do a lot of supporting of music and staying busy songwriting. If people, I meet them. I met a great guy named Warren Baugh, who is a great songwriter, and again worked a little bit to change some of his songs. Right, wrote a verse and just produced the tracks on one,
Mhm.
and then one is a story. It's so funny. It's called "The Tale of Bone Backham," or it's called "The Tale of Whirly Wicklewackham," and it's about Bone Backham, who was a donkey, right, a mule on the farm,
Okay.
right, and then it's about Tom Tackham. Tom Tackham was the farmhand, right, and then you got the Woolly Wicklewackham, and the Woolly Wicklewackham was the cornfield, right?
Okay.
And then you got Wacko, and Wacko is his granddad, right? So Wacko told Wacko told Tom Tackham to go get Bone Backham, the donkey, out of the Woolly Wicklewackham, right? So the farmer told the farmhand to get the donkey out of the cornfield.
Cornfield.
It is Wacko told Tom Tackham, get Bone Backham out of the Woolly Wicklewackham. Right? So that's going to be on the Country Music Rock Star. And it's an incredible song. That's a lot of fun.
That's a tongue twister.
It's going to be a bar song, man. I don't even hang out in bars anymore, but I got a feeling people in bars are going to be trying to figure this riddle out. It is a riddle, too. Yeah, it's crazy. So, yeah, man, I do listen to songs like that, or excuse me, take on songs, but I do, I do work on those. I don't just take songs. If someone doesn't want me to work on it, then I don't open it. But if somebody calls and says, hey,
and you don't want to open them to get influenced by that.
yeah,
that
don't
separate
want the
sound.
influence, but then also there's only so many words in the English language, and I'm a redneck, so I make up more, right? But also there's only so many chords, a G, C, and D with an E minor, or is everybody can do, you know what I mean? So I just try to stay out of the legalities of that as well.
Okay.
But if people send them to me and want to work on them, I do, yeah.
Okay. Well, Bo, listen, we've kept you here. I said, hey, we can do like half an hour or something.
Yeah, we got an hour. It's
my
been a great
friend.
hour. I'm glad we got to do it. We were making up
Yeah.
for last time, and I'll close out with this. I have to apologize to everybody. I was in Nashville recording, and I was supposed to do this from. We were at the Chop House in Nashville, and I had a bench I was there on. I had all this stuff. I was set, ready to jet, and we had the interweb problems. So I appreciate you guys being so patient to let me come back. Thank you guys for letting me come back.
Thanks for doing this in person. This was fantastic.
Well, this was a lot of fun, man.
Thank you, Bo. Thank you very
We're gonna
much.
do it again.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're
Your
gonna
show?
do it again. Yeah, man.
Your
We'll
show,
do
or
this.
we bring both you and Dale back.
Yeah, we'll do. How about next time? If you want to get back in a month or so, we'll have an episode out.
Okay.
And then we can we'll get Dell back there in a seat and you up here in a seat, and we're all gonna.
We'll just
have
get
a
my
good
wife
old
to
time.
drive us around in her new car.
That's good.
Okay.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, from us here at Talking Shit, my name is Brian.
Brian.
Oh, I messed it up again, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Oh,
That's okay. We're gonna have
No,
this problem with Dell and Bo.
No. Hey, we do this every week.
Oh,
You know what comes up on Thursday?
oh yeah. We got another show on Thursday.
who's there? Who's gonna be on the show?
See, you're supposed to know that.
I don't know the answer to
Okay.
this.
Tom Smith,
Tom
Clifton Taylor,
Clifton Taylor.
and who?
And
Amber
who's gonna
Brooke.
be there?
Amber Brooke.
Oh, Amber Brooke and who?
Tim.
Tim.
Tom.
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 Tim.
Yeah, I
Tom.
forgot already.
Amber Brooke
Tom
and
Smith.
who?
Tom Smith. And we're going to talk about Sick and Twisted Anthology.
Ooh, that sounds like that's gonna be a little treasure.
Something about a Wickham Wackham and the.
Go back them.
Don't get them started.
Come back them. For the wickle waggle.
So that's what we got going on Thursday. Hey, what do you got going on?
Well, I'm heading to Nashville Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Be back on Sunday. I'm recording a song that's going to actually be put into the sonic beds for vets. And they put them in the glowing light. And they have sonic beds.
Mhm.
And there's a song that I'm going to be recording called Broken Bottle Hallelujah. And that's written by a gentleman named Chad, and Mr. Kent Wells is producing it. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'll be doing that this weekend, Thursday through Saturday. And then I'll be back here. I'll just throw out a little plug. I go to Bible studies on Tuesdays. We have a men's recovery at Abound in Crystal River. And so if you're in recovery, we have U-Turn program, which is great. So come be a part of that Bible study. That'd be great. And then at 7 p.m., I missed it because I was out here hanging out with y'all, but I think the good Lord will let me slide. They also have a Bible study, a men's Bible study, so you can come out there. So if you're in treatment, need to be in treatment, or just need somebody to hang out with, 9 a.m. For 1 hour, 9 to 10, and 7 to 8 men's Bible study. So come on out to Abound there in Crystal River. I'd love to see y'all.
Show up. Bo Bice is going to be there, ladies and gentlemen. He's gonna pray for you guys.
I'll keep praying for you, even if you don't show up.
Even if you don't show up. Yeah, but it's better if they do show up.
Man, I'll lay hands on you if you do.
Bring
I'll lay hands on you and be like, oh, I'm gonna get you in church, son.
Okay. Is that it, Mark? Are you happy?
Yes.
Bo, did we do a good show?
Man, they did a great show. Y'all give them a hand, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, from us here at Talking Shit, my name is Brian.
I'm Mark.
And this is Bo Bice.
Oh, hi, Chris. Bice.
Have a good night, everybody.